It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
Hello and welcome back to another video. So slight change of scenery for this week's video, but we need to get some parts of this thing. Supercharger with a smaller pulley is getting a new home. So yeah, we're gonna take the coils off of that thing, get it onto my shocks, because I think my shocks are a bit different, sport suspension or whatever. And also I want to get the hood removed, and then hopefully you can drop that off at my place because I'm not gonna get it in here. So let's get started. Safety goggles. Okay, so it's the next day. We tried to remove those coils ourselves, but things can get kind of sketchy when you don't have the right equipment. So I just took them in, got them all changed up. So we have the, let's say, longer coils on my shocks, and then the shorter coil that I cut on the old shocks that need to go back on this car. So I'm just going to throw that back in there. Now, like I said, with the old engine that was lighter than the inline 6-cylinder, these coils weren't a problem, but now they seem to be a problem. So I'm hoping to lift the car up a bit with the longer coils. Between all these classy Mercs, we have my favorite, this thing. This is a good time guaranteed. One day is one day. About 30 minutes later, got everything put back together. Getting pretty good at this. I forgot my GoPro at home, so I didn't film anything, but it's kind of boring anyway. And then we have my two shocks left over here, so we can go put them in at home. See ya, dude. Look at that. Almost got my whole arm chewed off by the biggest spider ever. But anyway, let's get the car back on the ground and see if all the hard work paid off and we have the car sitting a bit higher off the ground. I can already see it's a lot higher, so I just jumped on it just to settle the suspension a bit. I took some measurements up on the oil pan. So here's the before, around 13 centimeters. Now we are around 21. So it lifted up like 8 centimeters, which is freaking a lot more than I was expecting. Definitely got way more lift than I bargained for. But yeah, now that that's done, we can move on to the Crossmember. A couple of videos ago, I cut this piece out to make room for the new oil pan. Long story short, the pickup and the oil pump is right up front on the engine. So yeah, that would have been just in the way, but now we have to figure out a new support to go in here. So I got 4 aluminium plates over here, and we're gonna put them on like that, get it welded up, and then take another one over there and it'll bolt onto that one. That'll just make it possible to remove this piece for when we need to remove the engine for some or other reason. We're going to start off by cleaning up these plates. There we go. Now that we have them somewhat cleaned up, I also don't want to really get something as square as this on the car. So I'm going to try something. Got a rough shape on a piece of paper that I'm going to transfer onto these, and hopefully that'll make them look a bit more pleasing to the eye. One down, looking good, 3 more to go.
Don't wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. I have no regrets, yeah, I'll tie up my chest. I'll never forget what it's like to be in debt. Been stabbed in the back bed, I'll show you what happens. Pass me the mic and I'll show you with action. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to games, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go.
Now, shaping these little plates did take a lot of time, but I definitely think it's worth it. They came out great. Not perfect, but better than the just square shape. And then for those of you who remember from the previous video that 10% list, we got the suspension done in this video as well, which I think is going to be a major upgrade. Next time we'll definitely get started on that Crossmember, but for now that's going to be it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and then I'll see you in the next one.
So fight and die for the things you know you'll human.